very difficult to judge the distance. Like, I'm a lot further away than I thought I was. I thought I was almost up here by the time I landed. We have the word level. We have the word praise. And we have the word child. I feel faint, as if my mind's being invaded. Pustules on my skin grow, bubble and pop. I feel countless tiny stabbing pinpricks scrabbling from each gaping hole. That is really disgusting. Calm the child. Suddenly metal spiders, perhaps tiny sentinels, run up my shoulder and into my visor. Can this be real? This cannot be real. I start to scream. It says calm child, so we're going to wait it out. The hallucination fades and I've passed some sort of test. A reward materializes. Excellent. I think we've probably just about hit 800. Colby, let's have a quick look here. We've just about to hit 800. Not quite yet. We're nearly there. I'm thinking it must stop at 1,000. 1,000 things to collect is a lot of things to collect for a computer game. I've not known many games that have asked players to do quite that much before. And the fact that I've easily put in over 100 hours to this now. It's quite demanding to collect 1,000 things before you have an understanding of what's being said to you. Excellent, I think we've just dropped down right next to a little cave that we can nip into to stock up on our fuel. And we've got the crystalite all over here. Is that one? Yes. Cave to this, or is that all we got? That's all we were given, really. What about this side? Don't think there's anything there. I'm not going to waste any more time in this hole. I almost thought that was a planet in the sky then for a second. Findings. File. Blob. Can't really make a sentence out of that one. Tiny floating tetrahedrons emerge from the planet's surface and surround me. Interestingly enough, there are tiny floating tetrahedrons everywhere on this planet. They're called vortex cubes. Are they tetrahedron? No, they're not really, are they? They're what do you call a three-dimensional square? Cubes. Yeah, my bad. I try to wave them away with my tool, but each time they swarm closer, it's as if they're attracted to it somehow. I think I've done this one before. I let them in, don't I? I raise my multi-tool and they shimmer blue as they dart this way and chat and that. Closer and closer, they are within touching distance. Corvax echoes advanced traveller Corvax advanced technology. Advance my technology and please repair that one thing that I need repaired. I have a new blueprint. No good. I have them all. I'd like to suggest to the development team that once all blueprints have been acquired, instead of giving you the blueprints again, it simply just gives you some credits. I probably would have earned 100,000 credits now, or more, if it gave like 1,000 credits each time. Definitely done it 100 times or more. That is collecting blueprints that I've already acquired. And I don't think people could exploit that, really, in any way. you can only collect things once, and once they're gone, so... Let's check out this monolith here. I'm primarily trying to collect all these monoliths, although they're giving us things that we don't really necessarily need, blueprints and such. Each of them contains 4 words and an atlas word. So long as we pass the test, which 90% of the time we do. Automated restoration. Well, that would be nice, some automated restoration. I see a strange vision. Blue light pours from the monolith. As if a curtain has been dropped within, I hear a gentle hubbub of voices and catch a familiar smell on the breeze. I cannot remember my home, but I know that this is a doorway that leads there. I ache for a past I cannot remember. Every inch of my soul wants to make the leap back. I look to the skies and to the infinite beyond. Can I truly abandon my journey when it's only just begun? Past, dead. Reconstruction, impossible. Let's resist the temptation then. They admire my decision, and I'm rewarded. Of course. Ah. Hello, cave. Where have you been, all my planet? Jackpot! That's what we're looking for right there. A nice concentration of plutonium. We get a good 10-15 takeoffs and landings using all of this. Let's make sure our exosuit can handle it, so that we're not wasting any. Let's put the Corvax casings away as well, because we can sell all of that out of the ship. Whoops. Just put the vortex cubes away. Don't want to do that. That's not a problem. We'll go back to the ship in a moment. Lovely, lovely. This is exactly what we were looking for. It's about time we found one. Been on the planet a good half an hour now. Maybe more, an hour perhaps we've been on this planet. I don't know, time really seems to fly by when you're on this game. I think that'll do for now. Collected a hell of a lot, a couple of thousand plutonium or more. Is that more crystalline right there? Can't say no to it really. It's worth it's worth a pretty penny, shall we say. Where's our ship? We were up there on that and we landed. Where did we land? Up here? Excellent. Let's put them back. Move down, go over, move across, thank you. Come back, crystalline. 500 or more over there. Yeah, looking good. Lots of plutonium, plenty of fuel now. We should be able to finish all of this out without collecting much more at all. I've only been here for 18 minutes. Okay, excellent. Let's say time flies when you're having fun, and this game is a lot of fun. So a lot of time flies by. Sometimes I think I've only been on a planet for 10 minutes and I've been there 2 hours. Ah, now this right here, see that room there? I think that's the room I'm looking for to show you guys. I think it's this one. I mean, don't get me wrong, it could be different because of, I believe they differ from planet to planet. If we can find the door to get in here. I think it's that one there. Let's have a look at this. No, let's see, it differs. It's just a plant room. It's not what I'm looking to show. I'm looking to show you guys the star map. There's a map inside one of these rooms of a system, and it's always the same. Every time I go in there, it's always the same system. It's got a red dwarf planet in the center, and it has, a red dwarf star in the center, and it has 3 planets orbiting. One of the planets is always highlighted and selected, and it's there's always a planet in there with 2 moons that orbit it, and I don't know what system it is. I don't know how to figure out the puzzle, but it's basically a puzzle.